Legend has it that all the Apparatus came from Hawaii. Is that true?
That's very true. We actually met in college in Hawaii. We moved up here about 2 years ago.
Why did you do that?
Well, I mean, Hawaii is a great place, as you can imagine. But a lot of us lost our jobs at the time. We were really serious about what we were doing. We either graduated college or we got kicked out of college. And just kind of serendipitously, we decided to kind of move at the same time to Portland.
Now, what was the original aim for the band? What was this band supposed to be about right at the beginning?
Well, I originally started it with my friend James. He was a guy that I met in college. We actually were into metal and stuff, and a friend of ours asked us to play a show for him, but metal wasn't really acceptable in our particular college, you know. So
really?
We thought, yeah, it's kind of funny, but
what was popular?
Like Jack Johnson type stuff, you know. As you can imagine, it's Hawaii, you know. But so we thought, why don't we get something sort of experimental, kind of add some stuff that we like from different elements of music that we like, and the idea was started, but then James actually passed away, and I wanted to keep that promise that we had made to our friend to play a show. So I got a couple of my friends together, and we played the show regardless of James's passing, and then just kind of continued it afterwards.
Well, it certainly is unusual.
Well, I mean, like,
there's nothing like it.
Well, we try to be exactly what we are. I mean, all of us are so much different from one another, and that's kind of what made us surface and find each other where we were at originally.
So how many people came here from Hawaii?
Originally it was 10 of us.
Really?
But a couple of people have left the band. And
10 people moved at the same time?
10 people at the same time.
Wow.
And I believe there's 8 people remaining that are originally from Hawaii. So.
And how many people are in the band altogether?
There are a grand total right now. I believe there's, I want to say 9 of us.
You play accordion?
I play accordion. I play rhythm accordion.
What's the difference between rhythm accordion and another kind of accordion?
Well, there's really no difference, to be honest. I'm not good at accordion, except for what I've taught myself. And then Bremen, who's the other accordion player, he's actually been taught on the accordion, and he's a great piano player. And so he has all the frilly, you know, like technical stuff. And I just have stuff that I've taught myself and, you know, made sense of it myself. I'm originally a guitar player. I play a lot of flamenco and stuff like that, and metal, of course. And so, but Bremen's the better of us two. And John actually plays the accordion too, very well. He's the trumpet player. And
how many accordion players do you have in this band? Al?
The grand total of people that play the accordion, I would say 3 right now.
All right.
But I decided to take up the accordion when Bremen left, when we were in Hawaii. I thought, well, we need to fill this slot of accordion. I'll go buy one and figure it out, type thing. And then he came back, and I was like, I bought this thing. I gotta stay on it. And so now we have 2, type thing.
You do mix a whole lot of different styles.
That's what we're about. I mean, if anyone was to ask us what is all the Apparatus about, I would have to say it's about paying respect to each of our different preferences. It's, you know, like, we literally come from so many different musical backgrounds that typically this type of group dynamic wouldn't work because most people would clash musically. But because we respect each other in our tastes, we decide to just touch on everyone's style. You know, if anyone brings a song and the hook is good and it flows nice for the band, we'll play it, and then we'll add our own little stuff to it to make it right. So.
Now, were you performing on the street in Hawaii?
We were playing on the street. We originally formed and we just kind of played in my apartment, And then we just kind of thought one day, why don't we go down to Waikiki, the Kalakaua Strip, and just kind of play with the other buskers and see what happens. It was kind of an experimental thing that we thought it would be fun. And so we went down there. There was a lot of people for a particular event. I can't remember what it was, but we had a lot of reaction to it, and we had a lot of fun. We all took the money that we made from busking and went to Denny's and got kicked out of Denny's that night because we just incredibly obscene people to be together in one spot and talking the type of stuff that we do. So yeah.
I've seen you in front of Nordy's.
Yeah.
Is that your usual spot?
Nordy's is actually the one spot that we actually get properly treated by the owners. I don't know. I totally phrased that wrong, but like Nordy's says, once we're closed, go for it, type thing. And we've never had any problems. We wait till they're closed. They close down their gates, and we just crank our amps up and start playing. We've got a couple of complaints around there before, but everything's kind of mellowed over and smoothed over, so I think we're pretty good around there.
I remember 2 or 3 years ago, I was walking out of some Portland Jazz Festival event, and I walked down the street and went, damn, what's this?
Well, yeah, I mean, like...
I bet you get that reaction all the time.
That's what's beautiful about playing on the street.
Yeah.
Is, most people, and this is no disrespect to these people, but like, they'll just kind of go out and their idea of the street is very minimal, They don't see what a great venue it is.
Yeah.
It's a great venue because you're not paying to play there.
Yeah.
You're totally open to play whatever you want, and Portland's such a great town to do it in. And so it's just treated us really nice.
So tell me about the gig at Mississippi Pizza. That's a lot of people for that stage.
It is. I've actually never been to Mississippi Pizza. The trumpet player John set that up. And so it's Mississippi Pizza. It's with Izzy playing accordion and the Bottle Cap Boys. And it's going to be a blast. From what I understand and from the videos that I've seen of these individuals playing, it's just going to be a great performance all around.
Now, it may appear to be anarchy, but it isn't really anarchy, is it, your band? Or is it?
Well, originally we had the concept of sort of a socialist ideal. We kind of just, we thought we just basically all kind of had an equal sort of part. And then we started doing a vote deal as the band got bigger. But as far as anarchy goes, I think it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be able to play every Saturday if it was truly an anarchy.
Because how could you figure out what key to play in?
Right. I mean, I tend to lean more towards the anarchist ideals, as a political, persuasion. But as far as the band goes, it definitely wouldn't work with as different of opinions as we have.
You will have a set list, yes?
Yes, definitely.
On Saturday.
Sometimes set lists are developed 10 minutes before we play.
Yeah.
We're like, what songs do we have? And then, whoever has the best handwriting jots it down.